So, okay. My whole audio got, you know, smacked up, sadly. Music was just playing in the background, but basically I went over weekly bias analysis. So we got a sweep of liquidity up here. So I think that our next destination is right here. On the daily, this candle is significant. We're right there right now at the open of that candle, which is also a new week opening gap. After we took internal range liquidity, I looked for a trade for myself yesterday to get in right here, but I got in. This was really high up on the leg. I usually want to get in closer to the bottom of the leg, but I did not get that opportunity yesterday. If I knew that we had just tapped into a PD array and I had shifted my bias, this order block was a 1 minute partial, and this was a selling opportunity right here at 11 down to this point. After we took that liquidity, came above, we broke. This could all have been what that we did. We just filled in 1 hour for very up, so not be surprised if we're reversing right now. But because I don't know time of day stuff, again, I don't know if London is, if it's gonna do that right now, or if it's just gonna do that today or next week, because that's always possible, and it just consolidates. So what I think, if I'm gonna look for another selling opportunity, would be a sweep of liquidity like we just did, a break of structure lower, and then a fair value gap entry. Right now we're reacting off of this 50% of this gap right here. I guess I can draw it out. But we're reacting off of that. I think I'm gonna probably observe it until the end of this macro time and just watch how price moves during this 20 minutes. We tap that wick. I want to see us take those orders. Don't really care how many or if it's a big sweep or not. Oh. Okay, so That's the end of the macro time right there. So we see a sweep. We want to see this candle close lower. If that candle closes lower, then we consider this bearish order block. Actually, I think that wick is a, what is it called? Propulsion? No, I don't know. I think that wick is even a PD array. Some crazy one that you would want to see it react off the 50% of that and go to the bottom of that candle. Or I don't know. I could be wrong. But oh wait, no, it was the open of that candle. You want to see the open of that candle get a solid reaction. But anyways, if we look right where I had that highlighted, just about, that bearish candle became an order block, reverse, or dropping. If we get a fair value gap, that'd be a solid 1 minute entry. And oh, okay. So I think it is in the macro time. I think that is part of the big deal that I haven't been studying with the 1 minute charts. I feel like there's so many little aspects to, if I just studied the right way, I would already know this stuff, but I don't know what, like, how to study it the right way. But so this, let's see, this close below. If it wick, ew, I don't want to see it wick. That's gonna gross us out. Ew. So we have this as a gap, fair value gap. 50% of this is here. So if you were, nope, and then we also have that and this gap too, which I think he said you go to a 2 minute chart, or you just make it one gap. Oh yeah, so wait another minute. Let's look at the 3 minute. Yeah, 3 minutes is just one candle. Either way, it looks around all the same area. Let's go back. So we're still at the middle of that fractal. Oh, I'm so excited. I really want to study fractal price action now. Oh, man. Now that I think about it, that would probably be really way more simple than what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I would like to be able to start just take the high or low of the week trades. Just one of those, and I'll be good. Or would I? You know? So, looks like we're coming back up. I would say there is a potential we're just gonna bounce off of
That level. Why would we bounce off of that level though? Oh wait. Oh, is it a propulsion block? Is that what that is? Is that this one? To where we don't think it's gonna even come back to the 50% of this candle. We don't even think it's gonna come halfway back up this candle. It's just gonna go straight down from here. We'll mark out the 50% of this candle. Oh man, this is so fun. I don't really do this stuff live, and now I'm recording it, so like all the fun and joy has left the room because I spelled a word wrong. Thank you, Google. So we don't even want to see it come to the 50% of that before it hits the objective. Now, is this the objective? Or does it want to go lower? Or does it not even want to do that? Like, we got... Nah, I don't think that's it. Maybe. It could be. I could have did that and it's just me being a human and messing it up. That could just be me as a man. I'm just a man who's trying to provide for his home. And it's been 20 years and I've been always poor. I'm just a man. Okay, yeah. I think this is... Oh, dang. I need 50 subscribers to live stream, don't I? Think we could get a reaction right there, maybe? But it could just shoot straight down. But it does not look like it wants to go halfway back up that. So, oh, and then that's how we would know when we want to see a breakaway gap right there. Boom. And then if you wanted to see if find a very gap in that area, good luck. Is there? I mean, maybe no entry. Look like we reacting off of... See, we ain't even close. We did. Ignore everything I just said. We just gotta... We closed and then reacted and then carried on about our business. Okay. We see a sweepy dink. Is that it? Nope. Okay, that wasn't it. Okay. I do want to check the higher time frames because I don't want to just be blind. I chose this level because it is a 4-hour, but it may not even need to. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's a yes. I think I have to stick to the rules because they saved my butt so much. Like, just back testing. Not even Like just back testing, I noticed how much more I would make if I just took the low hanging fruit objectives. And because I can't take partial profits, I'm like, this is a pretty good objective. But on a 4 hour, I think we might be coming here to take profit too. Unfortunately, I can't leave any runners on. Or fortunately, because I don't have to go through that stress of being a demo baller. What is this? $1.99, and I'm doing all of this for $2.58 of play money, and decades worth of confidence. Let's see if it taps that in the next 3 minutes. I'm curious. I just want to see what do we do in the next 3 minutes. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I guess I can take this time to shout out the S2S podcast and the Holy Bible. I will say yeah. Jamal King, I'd like to say thank you very much, sir. Because the 5 pillars, I work on them every single day. I may not journal, I may not do all of them the same way, but I'm at least aware that I need to be doing work in each one of those areas every single day. And because of that, when I'm at my lowest point in one of those areas, the other ones help at least make it appear stable on the inside and outside long enough for it to actually, like, the other ones help it out just enough for me to get what I need to get done. And yeah, it's just hard to explain, but it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. When our finances are not in the best state, any young man would know what I'm talking about. Your relationship can be a little stressful. But when you work on your relationship with God and your wife together, and like during your pursuit of money, you don't have to worry about money being a stressor, because you have 3 things that are more important in your family that you guys are connecting over. Like you got multiple things. So, me and my wife worship. We do not necessarily go to the movies and spend money at the movies just because we don't got the money to do that, right? But we can go to church, and church is an experience every week. Are we gonna close above that? Yeah. Oh. I'm just curious to see if it is gonna go there. I'll probably watch it a couple more minutes. But church is an experience that gets us, despite whoever say, we didn't grow up religious, or I didn't, she did. I didn't grow up religious. But church is an experience that gets us in a certain mood every single week. A mood of just being grateful, of like focusing on the positive things, like, okay, what can I do better this week. And maybe that's not everybody's church. That isn't, like sometimes you see some stuff going on in other churches, but to the best of our knowledge, like, we like where we go and the group of people that we with. So, I'm curious as to if this is it for the move, or if so this is a 15-minute trade, so we could just been sweeping that. What did we tap into? A significant level. Oh gosh, that cat scared me. Okay, so we tapped into this 1 hour order block. Now boom. So we tapped into it, but what does that even mean? If our bias is bearish and we think we're coming, so if anything, I think we're just gonna get a little reaction, and I should observe it and practice holding for the full range. This is really good practice for me, if I'm being honest. But that's something that I could not necessarily do in my own strength, because I'm not in the best moods every week. Like some Sundays, we'll get in like lightweight arguments before church, and then church will not only negate that whole argument, but put us in such positive spirits that we don't even remember the argument. And since that's a routine, like, we routinely look forward to Sabbath. Like, Sabbath is for you, it's not for the benefit of anybody else. But yeah, so when your faith life is strong, you ain't gotta worry about. But on the flip side, like, when our family was going through what is it? Just like a rough patch, like a transition, and our faith was good, but just faith didn't get us in a good mood around each other, even with church, even with everything else that was going on, and our finances wasn't doing anything beneficial for us either. My fitness, focusing on faith and your physical health, even though like it doesn't seem like much, that was the most that I could do at the time. And focusing on my fitness gave me some sort of goal that I could work toward and not feel permanently stuck. It's like just a little bit of momentum, like just doing 20, like working your way up to doing 20 push-ups is a goal that you can accomplish, that I believe most people can accomplish. Like, unless you don't have arms, in which I'm sorry for offending you, truly am. I'm sorry you don't have arms. Dang. Okay, so now what are we looking at? We see a dip below. Oh man, this is so frustrating. Oh, whoa. Okay, so now I think I'm understanding why he wants us to observe instead of. Oh man, I really want to start collecting data on this, like, live. That is nuts. Hold on, wait a second. Uh, oh man, that's so cool. Anyways, I'm curious as to if um I can like observe the difference in price action as far as like, cuz I've never just sat there and watched it for an hour. I just don't have that in me. But this is fun. I could do this and talk for an hour and not just sit and look at the charts. I could probably do this for hours. Uh, yeah, but focusing on your physical health, not only gives you a goal to work towards, your body is gonna feel better and you're gonna have more energy to go after the other things you need to go after. And it's something that once people see how you moving different, they're gonna want to move different and just start, you know, yeah, I'm eating that too. No, thank you. I don't want no more. No more pop. I'm good. No, thank you. And now we all got water bottles. So, I think I may just post a little post to see if this hits that order block, but maybe not. I don't know. You'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're reacting off of that. Okay. So now what then? Propulsion block. Okay. So that was what that was. That was what that was, and this is what that is. This may not come down there. I don't know. All right. Good night.